Hi, hello, this is a new video and I'm here to mention video conferencing psychotherapy. I actually have no idea whether it's effective or not. When I graduated, there was no such thing like video conferencing or whatever, so it's quite a new thing considering that I'm not that old. Depression is the leading cause of disability in the world. Despite the prevalence of depression, a small proportion of individuals seek mental health services. A cost-effective method for increasing access to mental health services is the implementation of tele-mental health programs. So indeed, but I think there are many drawbacks of this video conferencing. First of all, you cannot be sure they really focus on listening to you. They should be sure, and then that's why contacting with the client or patient might be harder than the real-world communication. However, and if they are shy to go to psychiatrist or psychologist, this video conference maybe can be something that can complement, can complete the some stage. Maybe they can do first counseling online and then later they can meet in person. That might work. I don't know. So systematic literature research searches were performed using those three systematic literature platforms. Specific inclusion criteria were used to identify controlled and uncontrolled studies evaluating. So this is the method video conferencing, some video conferencing psychotherapy, I guess, yeah, for the treatment of depression. So data extraction included study assessment quality, research design, sample size, intervention details, outcomes, and intervention effect size and statistical differences. So in some studies you cannot get the effect size, but I'm sure they have to provide the sample size, and they can learn about research design too. So for all studies, outcome result can also be found. So of the 1,424 abstracts screened, 92 articles were critically reviewed, and 33 are included, and sample size ranged from 1 to 243. 21 studies reported statistically significant reductions in depressive symptoms following that conferencing psychotherapy, and the median effect size for studies ranged from medium to very large range. Most controlled studies reported no statistical differences. Interesting, between video conference psychotherapy and other IP in-person groups receiving the same intervention. So does it mean that the online conference is okay? I don't know. Interesting. So this video conferencing psychotherapy for treatment depression is a promising method for delivering mental health services. More rigorous research is needed to evaluate this on depression in various contexts and participants. So I think one drawback of this study is, this is a systematic review only, but when they ask about the results, whether they have improved and how many months they were treated in person or online, and how many people included in both controlled and non-controlled, non-randomized studies, controlled non-randomized studies. So these are all important confounding factors, and that they also avoid us from reaching the conclusion, I guess. But I'm not against video conferencing. I think that can really improve, and there are many people making quite money because in online communities there are many sick people seeking for help, and they don't have power to go to hospital, and then internet, it's easy to click something and then asking for help is easier, and they can reach for help easier. But they can be scammy too, because for such therapy you don't have to have a own office or something. So that is like that there is likelihood that someone claimed to be psychologist can try to help you, and that can be not good for you. That is a risk, and it should be cheaper, I guess, because they don't have to be in some physical, some certain locations. So it is, I don't know, but this is interesting that there's no significant difference between. But indeed, there should be some significant difference, I guess, because even you listen in class. If you listen online class, you don't may not understand that well, but the real class may be much more productive or fruitful. I don't know. Anyway, you can search more studies about it, and keep in mind that, and still, it is better to be cautious about it. Anyway, that's all I want to say, and see you in the next video, and you can subscribe to see similar videos, and bye bye.